just tough start in the first half. With a team like Detroit, getting down by 14 at half is just a difficult hole to get out of. If we'd have played like the second half, in the first half, it would have been a different game. But we were hoping that with all the travel, they'd be a little weary with their legs and, coming in here with, a couple games in a short period of time, and we could take advantage. But that's a very good team. They took advantage of some situations. We went a little more zone than we planned on going just to try to get them out of a rhythm and slow them down. But, guys made shots. Doug Anderson made shots that we weren't expecting. Ray was being Ray. Khalees was being Khalees. If you'd have told me before the game that we'd keep Minareth to 7 points, I'd be ecstatic, because I thought he was playing the best basketball in anyone in our league leading up to this game. And so, it's just it's an unfortunate situation. Our defense didn't hold like we wanted it to, but these two guys on both sides of me, did a good job of being aggressive, looking to score, and really hunting shots. But 19 turnovers is tough to overcome, and that's pretty much the story of the game.
Question. How quickly can you put this one behind you and focus on tournaments?
Already done. There's nothing we can do about it now. We got to get ourselves prepared. We've worked all season long to get a home game, and so we got to take advantage of that. So, we got to have a really quick turnaround as far as preparation and get ourselves prepared for whoever we play.
I feel like this is one of those teams that hurts even more when you turn the ball over, just the way they like to transition into their offense.
No question. And they're really good at turning mistakes into opportunities. And when you're getting in situations where you're getting rattled and they're getting their hands on the ball and make you do things uncharacteristically, it's difficult and kind of takes away from your confidence as a team and your ball handling ability. And we've been a pretty solid team as far as handling the ball. But that pressure is pretty good, and it really gets into us and gets us out of our rhythm.
It seemed like early on you guys were able to get into the paint and penetrate. Do you think did they do anything to you later in the game? Was it more that you guys were chasing the game? Or?
Well, yeah, I think we started looking for more threes, because when you're down, you're trying to hunt, and I thought Danny and AK did a good job of spotting up off of Gary's and Hayden's penetration, and trying to see if we can get some shots that way. But, it's difficult, again, when you're down 14, you're really just trying to get yourselves back in it. Again, we try to slow it down with a little zone, a little pressure, but, they're a good team. And, it's going to be difficult for anyone, including Valpo, to beat this team here in March.
Moving forward, what do you see as the keys to your team's success?
Well, we got to make sure that we get back to, our confidence as a team defensively, and that's, that's something that, a team like Detroit can give the illusion that you're not a good defensive team, because they got so many weapons. We were so worried about Minareth, we forgot about Anderson. And you never know who can hurt you with this group. And, with our defense, we got to make sure that, we don't let guys go for 20. Multiple guys have an opportunity to go for 20. And, no matter who we play in this next round, we know it's going to be a bloodbath, whether it's Loyola or Cleveland State. And I think the biggest thing with that game is going to be holding our defensive principles intact, making sure we take care of the basketball and not have more than, 20 turnovers. And then be careful with, with what we're doing with foul trouble. We're getting Josh in situations where he's getting foul trouble, and that takes away from our opportunities to be aggressive when he's out of the game. So, we just got to be smart about our preparation, no matter who it is. It's either going to be a team that's our city rival, or it's going to be a team that's had our number for the past couple of years. So either way, it's a great challenge. It's a great opportunity for our program.
Will you guys practice tomorrow and Monday?
Yes. Yep, we'll be ready to go.
The players, though? Danny, is it, you talk about the target forgotten. Is it kind of a saving grace for you that you get one more home game here as a senior?
Yeah, we get a chance to redeem ourselves, once again on our home floor in front of our family and fans to potentially move on to the second round. And, it's always a perfect opportunity to get another home game, and we'll just go from there.
What was that ball pressure like out there? They pick you up really high up. Was it just difficult for you to find any sort of rhythm in the first half in terms of, finding people, passing-wise enough?
they didn't do anything out of the ordinary. It's just I wasn't aggressive enough the first half like I should have been. And, I mean, I could have contributed to us getting out of the hole. But as a senior, I own up to that. I wasn't aggressive enough the first half. And the second half, my teammates got me more involved. And it just wasn't good enough.
Anthony, can you talk about your game today?
Well, we tried to come out with a lot of energy, being senior night and everything. But, I mean, as I said before, we have another home game, so it's kind of an interesting situation that we have another chance to come back here. But I just tried to bring a lot of energy and, you know, make up for, you know, kind of what happened at Detroit last time. And we wanted to try to get something back on them, and it came up short.
What kind of personal emotions did you have from seeing that?
A lot of excitement. You know, Coach always talks about it, get your emotions under control, and you hear it from, you know, pretty much every program around the country. You're going to have a lot of emotions, you know, playing in front of your family and a lot of friends. So it's just a lot of excitement, and you got to kind of harness that into your play, and rather than, you know, getting out of control, which, I mean, I kind of did there in the beginning, but I calmed down and kind of got into rhythm.
How are the 23 assists that they have? Obviously, something about their game. Is it any indicator for you that are coming from you help defense? Or?
Well, they move the ball. You know, they're not a selfish team at all. I mean, they know who they're going to get shots for, and the team it really understands what they're all about offensively, and they do a good job of moving without the ball, you know, playing off of each other, which we try to harp on as well. And, you know, it's just you got, you know, a guy like Kelley, who's really, you know, changed his game, to be honest. You know, he used to be just a catch-and-shoot guy in the corners. Now he's a guy that's facilitating and, you know, handling the ball a little bit more and attacking. You saw it against Loyola at the end of the game where he's the one that made the layup, you know, and, you know, that's just the evolution of that group. And they really understand what they're trying to do as a unit. But, you know, hey, you know, it's a situation where they were still hoping for a piece of the championship. You know, if Valpo goes down at Green Bay, they got a piece of it. So you knew you were going to get their best effort. And, you know, but we got to make sure we bounce back quick. I mean, all I can do is speak for one team, and I know my team will respond. I know guys will get their heads up. You know, we didn't have the best efforts from some guys that we need as key guys, but, you know, I know we'll bounce back strong for Tuesday.